Welcome back. All right, so I did double check before starting this video. Alex Wennberg's not been traded yet, but he's on his way out of Seattle. So he's not available tonight for trade-related reasons, says Dave Hackstall. So here we go. Now, whether that means we have a deal that's coming in 5 minutes or between now and Friday, we'll see. But it does look like Wennberg's played his last game as a member of the Seattle Kraken. A decent depth forward. Should be interesting to see where he goes. The LA Kings have signed Aaron Dell. They've also placed him on waivers, so he'll clear. He'll end up. Yeah, he'll clear. I don't have any doubt that Aaron Dell clears. It's goaltending depth. It's always a good idea to have three goalies you're comfortable with. Dell can jump in if need be here and there. So yeah, good for him. He gets contract for the rest of this season. And so he's on waivers, but he's not alone. Phillips has been placed on waivers by Pittsburgh. Of course, Phillips was acquired by Washington, and he was Calgary's property. Matthew Phillips, I would think probably clears this time, but again, we're close enough to the trade deadline. We will see. Pierre LeBrun's reporting that Jake Guentzel is a very popular target right now. There are more than 6 teams in the mix for Guentzel. Serious offers for Jake Guentzel's services, and the weekend that Pittsburgh had is pretty much changed the conversation from maybe we're in the hunt to, yeah, we need to sell. So we'll see where Guentzel ends up with the prices being high. It's likely that he'll go to the highest bidder, and with so many teams in the mix, that could be an expensive acquisition. But Guentzel's a goal scorer, really solid top 6 forward, expiring contract, but maybe the team that picks him up decides to keep him around. We shall see. Joel Hanley's on waivers as well from the Dallas Stars. Hanley, I kind of feel bad to see Hanley on waivers. I get it. I understand why he's there from Dallas. He's been a useful foot soldier for them for years. And so if Hanley doesn't clear, I will not be surprised. I think he's a good depth defenseman. But for Dallas, it's just it's a numbers game. And so Hanley's on waivers. We'll see if he clears tomorrow. But again, I would not be surprised to see him get claimed. He has been just solid for them when need be. Thomas Novak has signed an extension with the Nashville Predators, thus the Nashville Garb, as well as the 3 stars of the week news we're going to get to. It's a 3-year extension for Tommy Novak, $3.5 million cap hit. So he's well taken care of. Nashville's holding on to him, and yeah, Novak I think has been good for them. Probably a little bit underrated when you're looking at forwards around the NHL, just because Nashville doesn't get as much attention as other teams. That could change if they do go on a bit of a run in the playoffs. I've started seeing others talking about how Nashville's looked really, really good lately, and maybe they could be a tough out in the playoffs. And yep, they definitely look like they could be. Maybe they're peaking too soon. We'll know in a couple months' time. Dylan Larkin is going to miss 2 weeks. It's a lower body injury for him. This could be a huge blow for the Detroit Red Wings. Dylan Larkin is just, he's the captain. He's the heart and soul of the team. They will absolutely miss Larkin. I don't think I can overstate how important he is to that team. So now they're going to have to, at least for the next 2 weeks, be without him. And so we'll see what Detroit does between now and Friday, if maybe there's a stopgap move in place to deal with that. And of course, you got to worry about your cap space going beyond and everything. Meaning that if you're going to acquire somebody, make sure you've got the cap space for when Larkin does come back. Although Larkin wouldn't be going on LTIR anyways, so not really a consideration. Anyways, trade deadline is coming, so a lot of speculation out there and everything between now and Friday. Be interesting to see how it all settles out. Matt Coronato's been recalled by the Calgary Flames. Connor Zary, he has an upper body injury. He's considered day-to-day. Good thing it's day-to-day. Initially, it looked like, might be a little bit more long-term than that, but yeah, it looks like it's day-to-day. Coronado coming up. Of course, Coronado hasn't quite been the season this year that he would have envisioned at the start of the season, but he's still a young player. And the young players in Calgary, Zary, Pospisil, as well as Coronado, they've played a role in this team's season, and I think this is going to be good for their futures. Calgary right now, though, doesn't look likely to make the playoffs, although they're still pushing for it. So, gonna be curious to see what they do. Outside of moving Hanifin, do you make other moves if you're the Flames? Jack Eichel could play tonight against Columbus. He's still listed on LTIR, but he could be activated. Getting Eichel back could be the absolute difference for this team. This is a team that has had a hard time of it lately. They've only won 3 of their last 10, and they definitely could use the offense that Eichel can provide. And as well as the two-way game. Eichel's two-way game has been really, really good this year. It feels like it's taken that next step. Or maybe he was a good two-way forward in Buffalo, just the systems they had in place didn't really draw that out of him, and it didn't reveal that he was a good two-way forward. All right, so your 3 stars of the week, all defensemen. So this is great. Roman Josi, Brendan Montour, and Josh Morrissey are the 3 stars of the week. Roman Yosi's number 1 in 3 games, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Again, he's pushing himself back into the Norris conversation. Montour for Florida, 3 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for him. And Josh Morrissey in 4 games played, 1 goal, 6 assists for 7 points. Just looking to see. Nope. Just making sure that the Wennberg trade hasn't happened before I go ahead and close out this video and we go. But yeah, so your 3 stars of the week. Nice to see Morrissey there with 7 points in 4 games. Nice to see 3 defensemen getting recognized. Morrissey might be pushing himself into that conversation too when it comes to the Norris. There are a lot of really good defensemen in the NHL. I feel very lucky and very blessed to be able to cover the NHL during this era. I think it's been great. And as we get closer to trade deadline, it's really sinking in just how long I've been doing this. It's been a while, hasn't it? All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. If you haven't already hit like and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated if you do. And if you don't, that's fine too. Nothing I can do about it anyways. But let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys again for all your support. I will likely be talking to you a lot this week, and I will talk to you again soon.